Hey, it's me, VG, and welcome back to the Grohlvana channel, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, recording this super late at night, at least for me, 10:30, which is so funny to me to say that that's super late. It never, ever used to be late for me. Late used to be like 5 in the morning, you know what I mean? But anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think we just have to take on the gym here in Cinnabar Island, I do believe. Yeah, to recap, we went up north there to Pallet Town, and we beat all of the trainers on that route. We also went east over here and beat all the trainers on that route. We also got Articuno at the Seafoam Islands, and we did the Pokemon Mansion, which is a really weird sort of dungeon here on Cinnabar Island. And now, yeah, I believe we just need to take on the gym. But there is something else that we can do, which we might as well do now. So let's take Tricks and fly Tricks somewhere else. The way that I think that it works is once you donate a fossil, you need to fly and then come back. And I believe that triggers the Cinnabar Island scientist to be done with the fossil, basically. I think that's what does it. I remember as a kid, like I said, I used to walk around and be like, you know, okay, is it time? And then go in there and it was never time because it doesn't work like that. But as a kid, you don't really realize how game mechanics work, that sort of thing. So if we come back over here and talk to this man, where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Aerodactyl, like I think Red got Aerodactyl. Do you want to give a nickname to Aerodactyl? No, although Aerodactyl is very sick. There's no more room for Pokemon. Aerodactyl was sent to Pokemon Box 4 on PC. Hi, I am an important doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. Have you a fossil for me? No, is too bad. Yeah, so there's only 2 fossils, although you can trade. No, you're limited to just picking one of the fossils, and then, yeah, the old Amber, which turns into Aerodactyl. And that's it, although you can trade the Pokemon you didn't choose to your friends, obviously. That's the way to get, you know, if you pick Omastar, or Omanite. I always forget which one's Star and Night, but if you pick the Helix fossil, you know, get the Pokemon, and then you evolve it, and then you can, you know, the best way to do it is get the base Pokemon, and then trade it to a friend, and then, like, trade it back, and then both of you level them up, and then trade each one of those, right? That's the best way to do it, because, yeah, you can't hold items, not that you could even hold a fossil, I don't think, anyways. So, yeah, it's a little tricky. But anyways, I think the only thing left to do is fight the gym, which is quite an interesting one. Scientists conduct experiments in the burned-out building. That they do. Cinnabar Gym's Blaine is an odd man who has lived here for decades. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight him. Here we go, because we got the key to the gym, if you remember from the Pokemon Mansion. Yo, champ in making. The hot-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. You better take some burn heals. We could take some burn heals, but I think we'll be fine. Cinnabar Island Pokemon Gym Leader Blaine. Winning trainers Blue. Our classic rival. This gym is also known as the Quiz Gym. You have to take a quiz if you want to see Blaine. You don't have to fight us if you get it right. Okay. So yeah, we're actually going to intentionally get these wrong, which is really unfortunate because I like doing things the way the game, you know, wants me to do them for the ultimate experience. But ultimately, yeah, we're going to, you know, we want the experience, so we will get them wrong. But I will say what the correct answer, I think, is at least. Pokemon Quiz. Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face the trainer blocking the way. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. Caterpie evolves into Butterfree. I mean, this one's weird to me because technically, yes, Caterpie eventually does evolve into Butterfree. But no, Caterpie evolves into Metapod, which then evolves into Butterfree. But I mean, you could make an argument that Caterpie does evolve into Butterfree eventually. So I'm going to say yes, even though I think they want me to say no here. What? You're absolutely correct. Go on through. Oh, so they are doing... Yeah, that's so weird. That's not a great way to word a trivia question. Because, I mean, technically you could argue it either way. So that's unfortunate, so we actually miss out on this guy here. Pokemon quiz, get it right and the door opens. Ooh, here we go. If you want to conserve your Pokemon, yeah. Caterpie evolves into Butterfree, no. Sorry, bad call. I was a thief, but I became straight as a trainer. Well, did you get your due diligence? Like, did you have to go through the jail system? Yeah, what a weird trainer archetype. The burglar, also the gambler. You just don't see those really in Pokemon anymore. Okay, so I put in Wolver because if you did not know, ground is super effective against fire. Also water and also... what else? Not rock. A lot of rock and ground have similar... you know, there's a lot of similarities between rock and ground. Wolver grew to level 43. Burglar's about to send out... do they have any other weaknesses in Gen 1? Trying to think. Ground, water... I feel like there's at least one more, but I could be wrong. Yeah, let's get some XP. Who needs XP? 43, 41, 51, 37, 33, and 31. Infa. Infa is doing not great here. Let's switch in Infrared and get some experience. Leech Life, Supersonic Confusion, Stun Spore. Yeah, we'll just switch back over to... yeah, Swirl. Yeah, we do have... I forgot we have a water type. So actually, Swirl would be better here. We could get more experience on Swirl with the Stab Surf, which I think Swirl is probably a physical attacker, I would bet. But this should be enough regardless. Do. Goodbye, little Vulpix. Thank you so much for playing. I do appreciate it. Ooh, a Ninetales. One of the coolest Generation 1 Pokemon, without a doubt. Goes for the Quick Attack, which is weird. Pure fire type, so the quick attack doesn't even benefit from a stab. However, we will stab it with a Stab Surf. I don't think it's going to kill, and it does not kill. Goes for the Tail Whip. Interesting choices from a Ninetales, which would have way more power if he actually just used a fire stab move. Very odd choices there, but I will take it. Swirl grows to level 34, and Red has defeated the Burglar. I surrender. I can't help stealing other people's Pokemon. Well, there is definitely an outfit for you, my friend. Okay, so we've got like 3 different quiz. So how does this one work? This is weird. There's like 2 of them here. So is this guy? Will this guy like walk all the way over to me? Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? So that's weird. This guy's just like a bonus trainer that doesn't even tie himself to one of the machines, basically. Super Nerd, who sends out another Vulpix. Let's go ahead and do an Earthquake here. Cover that fire with some ground. That's how I always saw it anyways, in terms of why ground is super effective against fire. Goodbye, little Vulpix. Thank you for playing. And now we have another Vulpix, but we need to get some experience on Swirl, which I should have switched in to our first place spot. But you live and you learn. Another big ol' Surf here. Big ol' Hydro Pump. Not actually Hydro Pump, but I think it's the same sort of animation as Hydro Pump, at the very least. Okay, Super Nerd is about to send out Ninetales, which is worth a big chunk of experience. Ooh, goes for the Roar, which we're unaffected by. Roar being a Gen 1 move is so weird to me. Okay, once again, yeah, probably a little over half here. Gonna go for the Tail Whip, which again is just a death sentence. You might as well just go for a Stab Fire move. I feel like the AI is like, oh, I can't use a fire move. He's a water type. It's not gonna be effective, but I mean, it's gonna be much better than going for that, trust me. Okay, down goes the Super Nerd. Yow, hot. Fire, or to be more precise, combustion. Blah, 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 blah. What? Fair enough. Okay, let's switch in Swirl to get Swirl some nice, juicy experience. And then what do we got here? So this is not a quiz. That's really weird. Feels like they put 2 of these here for 2 trainers. Pokemon Quiz Tester's skill. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. This is definitely a no, because there's only 8, but I'm going to say yes. Sorry, bad call. Yeah, I know. I want the experience. You can't win. I have studied Pokemon totally. Totally, eh? This guy knows every single thing about Pokemon. Crazy. Doodle-a-doo. You should make a YouTube channel. Okay, a Ponyta, which evolves into Rapidash. By the way, Blaine, the gym leader here, is actually a card used in a meta deck strategy in the new Pokemon TCG Pocket video game for the mobile phone. Swirl grows to level 35, about to send out a Charmander. Interesting. But yeah, Blaine, what Blaine does is basically power up your, I think it's Ninetales and Rapidash and maybe Magmar by plus 30 damage for their attacks for a turn. Pretty interesting. So people have tried to make like an aggro deck using Blaine to just, you know, outdamage your opponent. I haven't really used it yet. I've mainly been just sticking with the Mewtwo deck because I just pulled like all the Mewtwo stuff pretty early on. So yeah, just been poning noobs with the Mewtwo deck in Pokemon TCG Pocket over and over and over. Really waiting for them to add more cards because, yeah, the meta is just really... I mean, I guess it's pretty decent for, like, being a new game. But the Pokemon TCG, in terms of the actual battling, is pretty, you know, standard stuff. Wow, my studies! Sorry, buddy. My theories are too complicated for you. Yeah, okay, well, clearly, obviously. Pokemon Quiz Test your skill. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No. Poliwag I mean, once again, technically, once you get into, I think, Gen 2, it can get a choice of an evolution after Poliwhirl into Politoed and Poliwrath. But no, Poliwag would only evolve 2 times. 1 into Poliwhirl and then once more into Poliwrath. So I would say yes to intentionally get that wrong. I just like using fire Pokemon. Well, you're in the right place, fella. What can I say? Burglar wants to fight and only has 1 Pokemon, which usually... Oh my god, level 41. Yeah, we're getting up there. Which usually means, yeah, usually it's the final evolution if they only have 1 Pokemon, but not this time. It's just a Ponyta. Do-do-do-do. Okay, they're doing weird... I mean, you guys could, like, just hit me. You'd actually be able to whittle me down a bit, but you're just going for tail whips and whatever else. You're not really doing anything, you know, because obviously these stats reset after the battle ends. Too hot to handle. I wish there was a thief Pokemon. I'd use that. Well, I mean, there's got to be at least 1 thief Pokemon, right? Kind of like Meowth. What would be a thief? Yeah, there's got to be some sort of thief Pokemon that I'm forgetting about. Pokemon Quiz Test your skill. Are Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? Well, if you just mean like ground type Pokemon, no. Well, it said Thunder moves. Yeah, Gen 1 is so weird. Like, what are you even talking about? If you're talking about electric type moves, no, they're not effective. But I'm going to say yes, which is wrong, so we get the fight here. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Why Blaine? I mean, who wouldn't become a trainer? Like, what else are you going to do in this world where magical creatures exist? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that sprite. Rapidash, the evolution to Ponyta. Okay, once again, goes for a tail whip. So weird. You have to have something like Stomp, right? That you could use outside of a fire move if you really don't want to use a fire move. Okay, another tail whip. Wow. They're getting, like, obliterated here with their move choices and also RNG. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, though. You guys are making really silly choices. Swirl grows to level 36, and Red has defeated the Super Nerd. Ow! Sorry, buddy. Blaine was lost in the mountains when a fiery bird Pokemon appeared. Its light enabled Blaine to find his way down. A fiery bird Pokemon? I mean, in Generation 1, that would literally only be Moltres, right? Fire bird type. There's obviously more to come. You could say, like, Ho-Oh in Gen 2 or Talonflame or something, but obviously, during Pokemon Yellow, I mean, the only one they might have knew that existed would be Ho-Oh. So, I'm assuming he means Moltres. Unless I'm forgetting a fire bird type, but I don't think I am. Okay, what do we got here? Pokemon Quiz Tester's skill. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. What? Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Well, this would be true because they have different stats, but I'm going to say no to intentionally get it wrong. Yeah, I feel like I got that one wrong as a kid, too, because I didn't realize there were different stats and things. I've been to many gyms, but this is my favorite. Well, bring it, little guy. Do-do-do, burglar. Burglar. Do-do-do. Okay, I think we have one more use of surf here. Yep, one surf PP left. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, it's so astounding to me that Ice and Ghost still exist in Gen 1 when there's literally only, like, a tiny handful of Pokemon. One Ghost line, and then, like, what, 1, 2, or 3 Ice lines, right? I guess there's a few more Ice-type Pokemon. Okay, let's switch over to Vulva. Vulva! Also, the common question of the episode, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to do this on all my episodes, but I did not ask a question on some of the stuff that I've been producing lately. However, I will ask this question here, which is, what are you playing? Basically, I like to weave in this question every now and then just to see what people are playing off camera, or what are you watching people play, if you're going that route as well. Yowza, too hot! Sorry, buddy. Us fire Pokemon fans like Ponyta and Ninetales. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, Pikachu loves the current situation. Yeah, what are you playing? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know what you are playing or watching people play. Pokemon quiz, test your skill. TM28 contains Tombstoner. Yeah, that's right. This is what a weird question. Tombstoner does not nor has ever existed. Although they could have added it with what, Graveard or whatever, the Scarlet and Violet Gravestone dog Pokemon. Would have been cool if he, like, learned Tombstoner as a reference to this. Yes, which is going to be incorrect. Tombstoner does not exist. Fire is weak against H2O. It's true. Yeah, if you follow me on social media, you may have seen that my girlfriend and I recently finished Majora's Mask. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, which was so fun. We 100%ed it. We got all masks. We got all the heart pieces. You know, did pretty much everything, which I've done before. I love that game, as I've talked about a lot. My favorite Zelda game. One of my top 5 favorite games. But then we went and bought Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which will be super interesting. She is a huge fan of Pikmin after I showed it to her. So we did, 100% of Pikmin 1, 100% of Pikmin 2, and now we will be 100%ing Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which is the Switch Deluxe version of Pikmin 3, which I have already 100%ed on the Wii U where it originally released. And so, yeah, we started that, and it's so freaking fun. I mean, we both love Pikmin. I've always loved Pikmin since the first game, but yeah, the deluxe version's gonna add a whole bunch of weird stuff. I think the DLCs from the Wii U and stuff, so just gonna be a good time, and that's what I've been playing off camera. Also, 9 Souls a little bit. Released on Game Pass recently. Wanted to guide it, to make some guides for it, because it's a little bit like Hollow Knight with some tough boss fights. Oh, snuffed out. Goodbye, my friend. Water beats fire, but fire melts ice Pokemon. It's true. Luckily, I do not have an ice Pokemon. Also, this must be Mr. Blaine here. Okay, so we should probably switch in Vulva, since Wolver will be able to Earthquake the crap out of his Pokemon. Let's do it. Ha! I am Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. No, I don't have Burn Heal, but I also don't think that I will need it, Blaine, who always was a really cool character to me. I don't really remember how he's portrayed in the anime, but I always liked his design, in Generation 1 games. Okay, sends out a Ninetales, level 48, my god, but we do have the type advantage here. We could also Swords Dance, which would raise our attack stage by 2. Which could maybe instant KO Earthquake. So if we're going to spam Earthquake, it might be the move. In fact, I'm going to go for it. Ooh, the 100% Confuse Ray, though. Interesting. Wolver's confused. Hurt itself in the confusion. Not a great start. Gonna Quick Attack, but Quick Attack is not a stab move. Got 2 hurt itself in its confusions in a row. Really not good. Goes for the Confuse Ray. Oh, what a weird little animation. Okay, attack greatly rose. Let's go for the Earthquake now. Immediately goes for the Confuse Ray. Yeah, Confuse Ray is ridiculous, man. I never realized it was 100%. And it has got all of the confusions on me, which is annoying. But I'm so used to it at this point. Let's go for a Max Potion. I want to see how much damage we can do with the Earthquake. Goes for the Quick Attack. Yeah, it seems like they do not want to use a not effective move, because Flamethrower is going to be not very effective here. Or never. Are we? Oh my god, of course. Like, come on, man. Like, literally every single confusion. Like, really? I just want to see how much damage you could do with Earthquake. Can you just not be, like, super lame for once? Okay, let's go for the T-Wave. Fire versus fire is going to be pretty neutral here. Does get the Stab Flamethrower, which is definitely scary here. Oh my god, that's really bad. Let's go for the, let's go for the Body Slam. T-Bolt, oh my god. And he gets the Stab Flamethrower again without the paralysis. Very unlucky battle here. Very unlucky battle. Jeez Louise. Okay, hopefully Trix can clean up then. Let's do a Drill Peck. Stab flying type move should be at least a little decently damaging. Of course, lives with 1 HP. Not even surprised. Probably going to use an item here. Or not. Does not go for the item. Interesting. Okay, Trix gets an absolute ton of experience. And then about to send out a Rapidash. Now, what are our options here? We have Swirl, but Swirl has no water moves. Let's go for Infa. Infa's probably going to get obliterated instantly. Super weak to fire to... Oh, yeah, I don't even know why I sent this thing out. Do we have any sort of, like, revive? That would be nice to use here. Full restore and a secret key. That's not going to work. Well, let's go for the Stun Spore. If it uses any sort of... Wow, yeah, if that happens. Okay. So there's the paralysis. And then if we use Supersonic... Wow, then it gets confused as well. Epic. So now confused and paralyzed. There's the hurt itself. Beautiful. Let's go for the confusion, which is psychic. So not really going to do too much. Doesn't do anything. Immediately cures itself of confusion. Can you please work with me, game, a little bit? My god. Like, jeez. Sometimes you just roll, like, so low on being freaking unlucky here. Yeah, 2 miss, 70% supersonics. Come on, man. Enough. Enough. Okay, gets the fire spin out past the paralysis. I mean, yeah, what do you even say at this point? Let's be real. All right, let's switch to somebody else. Let's go for Swirl here. Swirl is resistant to fire moves, of course. Rapidash still confused, gets the self-hit. That's good. Let's go for the... I don't know what would be better, Ice Beam or Psychic. Yeah, I guess Psychic, because Psychic has the potential to lower its special, which also lowers its special defense because it's all in one stat. Yep, there's the special loss. Still confused. Gets the Growl out, which does not affect special. So Psychic still does the same amount of damage here. And down it goes with a couple of crits. Nice. Okay, Swirl might be able to do this with Hypnosis, actually. Infa gains some experience as well and grows to level 32. Blaine is about to use Arcanine. Oh, that's right. His ace Pokemon. Oh my god, that thing is so high level. Wow. Goes for the takedown. Yep, the classic Arcanine move. Is it going to be enough? It is not enough. And of course, the Hypnosis does not land. Not surprised in the slightest. Okay, let's use the full restore on Swirl here. Okay, and now he's going to go for a Reflect. Interesting. Gained armor. What a weird way to put that. Yeah, you already used Reflect, buddy. And of course, 2 Hypnosis fails in a row. 3 Hypnosis fails in a row. How lucky can Blaine be in this fight? The world may never know. Thank you. Watch him get the instant wake up here. Okay, so now he's asleep. Let's go for the Psychic. Arcanine is asleep, so he'll be asleep 1 to 5 turns, I think. So this is probably not going to do much to him at all here, but it may lower his special. There's his special lowered. Doo-doo. Here's another Psychic, which should deal more damage since the Special is lowered. Also, Special is good for lowering his attack as well, because fire moves are Special moves. So yeah, lowering his Special is actually, you know, good in different ways. Still asleep. Okay, finally we're getting some good RNG. We're getting the long sleep here. Okay, another Psychic. We want to see his Special lower even more. Now we are out of Psychic, so let's go for the Ice Beam. Arcanine's still asleep. Holy crap. Okay, Ice Beam, non-stab. I forget if Fire resists Ice. It does not. Now, he's probably going to wake up here, right? So I'm going to use Hypnosis again. He wakes up, and we immediately... Oh, yeah, hell yeah. That's so dirty. That is so dirty. Wow. Now, if we get a crit here, I think it's over, because he's probably going to use an item to heal. Oh, that might be the ball game. 37 Poliwrath beating a level 50-something Arcanine. Goodbye. Oh my god, 2,500 XP, too. I have burnt out. You have earned the Volcano Badge. We got 5,000 Poké Dollars as well. Ha! The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Red received TM38. TM38 contains Fire Blast. Teach it to Fire-type Pokemon. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be good bets. Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokemon. Well, you could do it if you wanted some coverage. You know, if you wanted to throw your If you wanted to throw your enemies off, you could teach a water Pokemon Fire Blast. I believe competitive Pokemon players do that sort of thing from time to time. Red, you beat that Firebrand. That I did. He got really lucky, but so did we in certain ways. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is the penultimate Pokemon badge. There is one more, and we've already been to that gym, actually. If you don't know Generation 1, yeah, it's a little bit of a twist. Just a little bit of a twist. We could pick back up Flareon now that we have Fire Blast. Well, yeah, it's honestly still not even... Fire Blast isn't really even that reliable, honestly. What is TM14? Blizzard. Ooh, who can learn Blizzard? So Swirl can learn Blizzard, but yeah, again, it's not really worth... Ice Beam is so much better. And then this is Fire Blast. Can anybody learn Fire Blast? No. Nobody can learn Fire Blast. Okay, let's go over here to the PC. And let's go to Red's PC. And let's deposit anything that we don't need. So we'll keep these. Max Repel, Ultra Balls, Super Rod, Rare Candy, Escape Rope, TM14, Secret Key we're not going to need. And then those two TMs, do we want to... I mean, this is probably our team. We could definitely make more interesting choices with the team. But I think we're good. We just need a fighting move on Swirl. That's like the main thing that we need. So then let's also switch Fulgar. Up here, then Trix, then Wolver, then Miasma, Swirl, Infa. Good. Do we want to sell the TMs? Yeah, I mean, I really don't like Blizzard, and I really don't like Fire Blast. I like them when they land, but they just don't land very often is the thing. So we'll sell you for 2,500 Poké Dollars. And we'll sell you for 2,500 Poké Dollars. Excellent. Okay. Now, let's use Trix here to fly back to Viridian City. I'm on my way to Viridian City. Alright, so yeah, actually we can fly straight away to the next gym if I remember correctly. I don't think there's anything you have to do. I could be wrong. It has been a while. Do-do-do-do-do. And actually, our Pikachu Fulgar is going to be really at a disadvantage here, funnily enough. So yeah, the last gym is in Viridian City, the next town after Pallet Town where we first started. Viridian Gym's leader returned, and you can come here once you've done everything else. So, who's going to be good here? Well, actually, Swirl again, also Miasma, actually. So let's switch in Miasma there. Yo, champion making. Even I don't know Viridian leader's identity. This will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Viridian City Pokemon Gym Leader Giovanni winning trainers blue. Well, I guess it just spoils who it is right there then. Yeah, it would have been cool for that to be like a little, little surprise. But indeed, the final gym leader is going to be Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket. Can you believe it? Heh, you must be running out of steam by now. I have literally full health Pokemon. What are you even talking about? Okay, we got Cool Trainer wants to fight with a Sand Slash. I like that Pokemon myself. Now, ground types are weak to grass and water. Maybe one more I'm forgetting. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Solar Beam. So you have to charge this and then use it, right? So actually good for Hypnosis. But let's go for the Mega Drain. Also, if a Pokemon is ground and rock, both grass and water are quad effective, which is always nice. Okay, about to send out a Doug Trio. What up, Doug Trio? Doug Trio, typically a fast Pokemon. Yeah, outspeeds me there. But we're also 2 levels lower, so that wouldn't be surprising. Let's go for the Mega Drain again. Uses an X attack. What a weird... Why do they always use, like, X attacks when they're about to die? Like, it's literally just a waste of an item. Does not make sense, I'm afraid. Down goes Cool Trainer. I ran out of gas. Yeah, you said I was running out of gas. You need power to keep up with our gym leader. Well, that's the plan. Excuse me, Pikachu. Let's go ahead and grab this item. Red found a revive. Nice, nice. Hello there, sir. The truly talented win with style. Yeah, I agree. Once you reach a level of confidence and style, once you reach a level of confidence, you know, it's kind of fun to, like, do a little bit of stylistic choices. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Solar Beam here. I want to see the power of it. So we suck in energy on the first turn. He's going to use a Horde attack, which is just a normal type move, right? And then we Solar Beam, which is like the big, giant grass move. And down he goes in 1 crit. Goodbye, Rhyhorn. I lost my grip. That's okay, buddy. It happens to the best of us. The leader will scold me. Okay, so let's fight these 3 middle traders here. Roar! I'm working myself into a rage. Are you now? That's so terrifying. I'm so terrified. Black Belt sends out a Machop. That's cheating. Although actually weak to Psychic, which our Exeggutor is, but we don't actually have a Psychic type move. Well, we have Hypnosis, but it don't deal the damage. Now do it. Okay, let's Hypnosis. Beautiful. This guy has a level 40 Machop. Why the heck did he not evolve this thing? Okay, we're gonna do the Solar Beam. I want to try the Hypnosis Solar Beam strat. So suck in the sunlight. And then immediate Solar Beam. Blah, blah, blam. Big stab grass move. Is it enough? It is enough. Down goes the level 40 Machop. About to use a Machoke. Yeah, let's switch over to Tricks here. Flying types being super effective. Yeah, the Machoke sprite, one of my least favorite sprites, honestly. Looks very weird to me. Especially the end of his hand there. Looks very bizarre. Down goes the Machoke. Roar! Sorry, buddy. I'm still not worthy. One day you'll be, maybe. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. Well, ain't that special? And what do you got, fella? Tamer wants to fight with a Tamer. Weird Pokemon there. Weird trainer there, I should say. Okay, let's go for the Mega Drain here. Will it be enough? Wow. Very surprised that's enough, because, yeah, Rhyhorn is straight up ground type, right? Which means he doesn't even get the quad weakness there. Surprising it dealt that much. You are in perfect harmony. Well, thank you very much. Do you know the identity of our gym leader? Yeah, it says literally on the statue out front. Unfortunately, because I would love to, like, yeah, have been surprised. Well, I obviously know, but, you know, I would have loved to surprise the audience if it didn't just say the name of the gym leader. Okay, we got another trainer up ahead here. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Yeah, this was always a really weird gym to me. It was weird because, like, there's no build-up. You just fly back to it and then fight it immediately. And then it's also like a bunch of like evil tamers. You know, it's Giovanni, so it makes sense that he would have like, you know, evil Pokemon or whatever, but always kind of weird. Anyways, okay, let's go for the Hypnosis. Didn't affect. I hate that it says didn't affect because it sounds like it's not gonna affect them, but it will. You just have to get lucky. Okay, Stab, Poison, Sting, and does land the instant poison as well, which is not good. But we do get the Hypnosis. Okay, this is a poison type, which means we're going to switch over to Grohlvana. Ground being super effective against poison. Does get the Wake Up, but we still outspeed with the Earthquake. So down this thing goes without a doubt. And then what else we got? A Tauros. Interesting. And still we don't have a freaking fighting... How do we get a fighting type move, man? Like, I legitimately don't even know how to get one. Like, where do we get one? Maybe Poliwrath gets one when he levels up. I don't know. But yeah, no fighting type move for the normal types here. Let's go for the Strength. See if the Strength's enough. Might not be enough. Not a stab move, but it is enough, and down goes the Tauros. Youch! Whiplash! Wait, I was just careless. Don't really matter, buddy. Your time is over, I'm afraid. Okay, we got another trainer over here. Hello, sir. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Well, I'm sure you can make an argument for many different types of martial arts, to be quite honest with you. Sends out a Machoke. Okay, we got a poisoned Exeggutor. Let's go for the Mega Drain. We do outspeed, which means we'll heal some HP from this. Beautiful. We do get poisoned, though. Enemy Machoke uses Focus Energy, which is interesting. I think raises the chance of a critical hit, which I don't think is going to save him, especially when we get a critical hit. Yeah, rest in peace, buddy. Achoo! If my Pokemon were as good at karate as I... Okay, let's go down this way. Is that another... Yeah, we didn't fight that traitor in the middle, did we? Interesting. He's in kind of a weird spot. What's up, dude? Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. I see that. And I'm trying to take him down. Not only trying, but I will take him down. We just have the advantage, I'm afraid. A Nidorino. Okay, so Nidorino is poison type, which means we are at a disadvantage. Let's go ahead and switch over to Mr. Vulva. Once again to Mr. Vulva. Double kick, which is neutral to ground, I do believe, or maybe even resistant. Hit 2 times. No, just neutral. All right, Earthquake. You will eventually get the power of ground, Nidorino, but not now. Now, unfortunately, you're relegated just to poison, I'm afraid. Okay, down goes the Nidorino. Next, about to send out a Nidoking. One of my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon by far. Now, this thing is ground and poison, which means I think ground versus ground is neutral, which means this should be super effective since it's hitting the poison. Imagine getting killed by your own move. Unfortunate. Vulva grows to level 44. Down goes the cool trainer. I was beaten? That you were. You can go on to the Pokemon League only by defeating our gym leader. I know, I'm trying to do that, but I don't know where the heck he is. Let's go this way. Okay, so all of that was just like a red herring, I guess. Let's go this way now, so that we can take this path. And I want to make sure we beat every trainer here as well, which I think we have, except for this guy who's blocking the way forward. I'm the Karate King, your fate rests with me. So how do we get past that guy? I guess you have to go through the middle, past all those other trainers. Black Belt wants to fight, sends out Machoke. Go, Miasma. Okay, let's go ahead and do a Mega Drain. I think this guy's a little bit lower level, so if Mega Drain does about half, that's close. Hurt by the poison. Uses an X attack on Machoke. Interesting. That makes things interesting. Let's use another Mega Drain. If it's a crit, he's done for. It is not a crit. Get hit by the poison here. Man, you use an X attack and then you waste it by using a Leer. What bizarre choices. Bizarre choices, I'm afraid. About to send out a Machop. We will indeed switch over to Tricks. Flying Bees super effective against Fighting type. Go, Tricks. Use Drill Peck. Drill your pecker. Nope, not gonna say that. About to send out a Machoke. Man, don't you guys realize there's a third evolution? You guys only stick with the Machops and the Machokes. There is a third evolution, and I know since you're an AI, you have access to it. You're not like me, where I actually have to trade it. Ayah! Sorry, buddy. Pokemon League, you don't get cocky. So we could take that little teleporter if we really wanted to not take damage, but the thing is the teleporter is so slow. Or, you know, the mover, whatever you want to call it. The little movie sort of tiles on the ground. Okay, so looks like we got to go up this way. And we fought this guy, yep. And then Miasma's slowly getting poisoned, which is unfortunate. But what do you got to do? And then here we go. It's the man, the myth, the legend. I think we should be fine. Yeah, let's just go for it. This is my hideout. I planned to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I highly doubt you're the greatest trainer, my dude. But let's go. Giovanni wants to fight and sends out the Doug Trio. Go. Wow, poison does like nothing. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and use Hypnosis. Whoa, goes for the Fissure. Interesting. Fissure's a one-hit KO move, which means if he did use X accuracy, because it's Generation 1, the Fissure would have landed and instantly killed Miasma. That's pretty crazy. Wow, gets the instant wake up as well. Okay. Hurt by poison. We sucked in the sunlight. Giovanni used a guard spec, which I don't even know what that does. What the hell does even a guard spec do? Is it going to protect him from the solar beam? It is not. Miasma grows to level 39. Giovanni is about to use a Persian, but we literally have no fighting moves. Really annoying. I hate that we can't get a fighting move. Because, yeah, super effective against normal types. But, what you gonna do? Alright, let's send out Pikachu. Let's do a T-Wave. Goes for the Fury Swipes, which I guess is actually a stab attack. Yeah, wow, gets two... Is that two criticals in a row? Wow, that is unbelievable. What the hell? Okay, that's so silly. Wow. Okay, sure. Anyways. Alright, let's use a Sword Dance here. Giovanni used a Guard Spec. Yeah, I don't know what Guard Spec does. We're going to raise our attack by 2 stages. Let's use an Earthquake. Goes for the Fury Swipes, but normal should be not very effective against ground, right? Hit 2 times. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is. Yeah, how did it deal that much damage to Pikachu? What the heck? Because normal type is neutral against ground. That is insane that it dealt that much damage to Pikachu. That's, like, actually crazy. Okay, about to use a Nido Queen. Well, we do have the Sword Dance, so I'm going to keep Wolver out, actually. Because, yeah, Earthquake's actually going to do huge damage now. That's a 2-stage attack increase against a Poison-type Pokemon. So, yeah, that should be an insta-kill, and it is an insta-kill. Okay, Giovanni's about to use a same thing to his Nidoking, too, and I think our Sandslash is so fast, he's going to outspeed here. Oh, he doesn't outspeed, but... He goes for the freaking Leer. Why would you go for Leer? Very bizarre choice. So anyways, +2 attack Earthquake. Does enough to insta-kill. Yep, down he goes. Wolver grows to level 45. Giovanni's about to use a Rhydon. Yeah, let's switch over to Swirl now. Oh, Rhydon. Yeah, I always confuse Rhyhorn and Rhydon, because Rhyhorn to me sounds like the evolved one. Rhydon sounds like the base one. Anyways, let's go over the Hypnosis. We outspeed, but unfortunately does not land. So we get Fury attacked here, which I think is, again, 2 to 5 hits. Goes for 3 there. Hit 3 times. Hypnosis doesn't land again. Super unfortunate. Feel like we're having terrible hypnosis luck this episode. That's a stab earthquake. That should kill. And indeed it does kill. Okay, let's go for our ace in the hole miasma. Okay, let's use Mega Drain, heal up some HP, and that should be a super effective attack as well, but we are actually out of PP now. One more would have done the trick. Goes for the Fury attack, 2 to 5 hits. Not a stab, because I think it's a normal type move. Okay, gets the 3 at least. Gets the 4. Very lucky. Gets the 5, of course. The AIs are like luck maxing this episode. Alright. Let's Leech Seed. Might be able to kill him just with that. Yeah, actually, that's going to be hugely damaging for him. Is he going to go for the Fury attack again? He is. So unless we just... Yeah, I mean, we're getting so unlucky this episode. I wouldn't be surprised if this just killed here. There's the 3. Go ahead. Okay. Heal up a little bit from the Leech Seed. Now, unfortunately, there's literally, unless the Hypnosis lands, and it does not land, which I'm genuinely not surprised at all at this point. Used a Guard Spec. Weird. Okay, let's go for the Hypnosis again. There it is, and that should seal his doom. I don't know what Guard Spec does, but man, oh man. Giovanni is very dumb for making that his entire strategy. Okay, heal up a little more from Leech Seed. One more turn and he's done, but let's go ahead and seal the deal with a Solar Beam. Miasma's hurt by the poison. Rhydon fast asleep, and in comes the Leech Seed. Goodbye, Rhydon. We got him.
Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth Badge.
Red got 5,400 Poké Dollars for winning.
The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League Challenge.
Red received TM27.
TM27 is Fisher. It'll take out Pokemon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here too long ago. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell.
And he actually just leaves, which is kind of crazy. Okay, yeah, I mean, outside of some RNG, which, if you boiled it down, I'm not exactly sure how unlucky we're getting. It does feel pretty unlucky to have, like, every confusion hit, every hypnosis miss, that sort of stuff, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Blow me away, Giovanni was the gym leader here.
Indeed he was, my friend. Indeed he was. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and that is every single badge in the Pokemon Yellow version, which means all we have left is Victory Road and the Elite Four. And that is it. Then we will have beaten the game. And one more thing after the Elite Four as well, which you obviously must do.
It is a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage, Mr. Potter.
Okay, so let's get our Pokemon fighting fit, and then we'll get Fulgar up at the top here, followed by, I guess Wolver will take the second spot. Wolver's leveled up so fast. 42, 39, 37, 32, yep. And do we want to learn Fisher on anybody? It's like a 5% chance to get an instant kill. I mean, honestly, it sounds cool, but at the same time, it's like, why not just use a consistent move that will actually get, an insta-kill, or also just will kill in 2 turns, as opposed to just missing 95% of the time? You know what I mean? Oh, weird.
What? Red? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you red as a warm-up for Pokemon League. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you get like a second, because you get like a rival fight here at the beginning, but I forgot he fights you here again. Okay, Blue wants to fight, sends out a Sand Slash, which is smart because the game probably recognizes I'm going to have a Pikachu to start here. Let's go for the Body Slam and just see how much damage we do. I guess we could still paralyze him with the Body Slam, right? Can't hit him with a thunder move, but you can still paralyze him in other ways. Yep, there you go. Not bad. Goes for the Fury Swipes, which is a non-stab 2 to 5 hit move. Which, yeah, I cannot believe that Persian killed me with that. That's the ultimate BM. And of course, he's gonna get the 5. Go ahead, get the 5, because, yeah, the AI is just freaking cracked out of its mind this episode. So ridiculous. Use a potion? What? Why would you use a potion? That's so weird. Okay, about to send out an Execute. Interesting. Grass Psychic. So, Ghost, which we don't have. Or, yeah, Tricks. Tricks will do the tricks. You should evolve that, man. I've got an Executor. Maybe you just couldn't find a Leaf Stone, I guess. Okay, Drill Peck on the grass type here. That's gonna be big. Down goes the Execute. Okay, about to send out a Ninetales. That's a job for Mr. Vulva. Or Mr. Swirl. But we'll send out Wolver here. Let's use Earthquake. Goes for the Ember, which should be not very effective. Or never mind. Yeah, that's right. It's neutral. It's not very effective against Rock. That's why I'm getting it confused. Okay, big Earthquake on the Fire type. Down it goes. And now we've got a Cloyster, which is it just water or is it water ice? It's one of the two. But either way, let's go for Fulgar. Pikachu should be able to hit it big with an electric type move. Question is, do we want to go for the Thunder? Thunder probably will kill. I'm going to go for it. Should kill here. Yeah, I forget if Cloyster's ice or not. I feel like it is. I feel like it's ice water. Fulgar grows to level 52, and now he's going to send out a Kadabra, Psychic type, which means Bug type is going to be... But yeah, again, Infrared. Infa is really bad because Psychic is super effective against poison. So bad move here, honestly. But let's go for the Stun Spore. He's probably just going to kill me in one hit. Yeah, unfortunately, Venomoth I don't think is going to be very good this playthrough. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for... Let's just go for Tricks here. Drill Peck should do a decent amount of damage. I think Kadabra is very weak physically. I think it has, like, insanely weak physical defense. Maybe special defense, too. Okay, Tricks grows to level 43. And finally, the Jolteon, which we have a perfect counter for. The Jolteon. Which, yeah, I forget how Blue's Pokemon transform. It's weird because, like, depending on... It's dependent on a certain amount of factors. I think if you beat him the most, he has the hardest Pokemon to deal with, which I guess would be Jolteon. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Because it'll evolve into Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon, depending on certain things. But down he goes. What? I was just careless. That loosened me up. I'm ready for Pokemon League. Red, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. I absolutely love that it's, like, such a common thing that, like, you know, you'll beat somebody in Pokemon and they'll be like, you need more practice. Like I said, it always reminds me of the fighting community, the fighting game community, where, like, they'll get stomped by somebody online and they'll just be like, well, they're terrible. Like, they'll always say the other person's terrible even though they lost. It's like, but you lost. That logically doesn't make any sense. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that sets us up for the final area, which is the Victory Road, and then finally, the Pokemon League. We are very close to the end of our adventure here. I hope you have enjoyed our time thus far in the world of Pokemon Yellow version. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you currently playing, or what are you watching people play? I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.